They say home is where the heart is. In home, I was looking for it with a flashlight. The label says it's a unique horror adventure, which is a little vague, because The Three Little Pigs is also a horror adventure. How about a quick psych test? A move and tap psych test? Yeah, let's go with that. I start off walking in a corner with a flashlight, wearing shoes with heels that make an infernal fucking noise like the neighbor's kids on a Saturday morning. Not the children lover, are we? No, no, no. After finding a dead body, I start checking out the house, like any good burglar. Then I leave the home through the basement and into the sewers because the doors are duct taped.
And it's too rainy to open a window.
I start looking for clues like Columbo and notice the people are dropping like flies while I'm covered in blood, mud, and limping like a pirate on an ice rink with no fucking clue as to how I got there. There's really not much going on in here. All home does is ask for your go-ahead on things with yes or no answers. And you can see everything you need to pick up, because it's kind of hard not to notice something white, shining in the dark. With barely a drop of influence on your end, the game is all about story inkbloots, smudged all over the place. The reason why it's any good is because of what's going on in your head as you're reading title cards, and you're wondering, how hard did this guy hit his head? Let me tell you something. If you find yourself in a place with dead bodies everywhere, and while looking for a killer, you stumble onto a gun and a knife, but you're not sure if you're gonna need them, well, your search is ended, my friend, because you are clinically insane, and you couldn't identify danger even if it be pissing on your face. Obviously, I picked up the gun and the knife. I'm not a teenager in a slasher movie to leave shit behind for somebody to slice my throat with later. Nah, fuck it. At some point, I'm hinted to return the gun I found to Norman's gun rack, because it's best to use common courtesy at this point. Wouldn't want the old Norm to miss his gun while he's so busy being goddamn dead. Oh, no. Let me close those eyelids for you. Wouldn't happen to have a cold one in the fridge, would you? I can tell that the developer's wife had some part to play in this. Somewhere along the line, there's that 40 years of living together syndrome kicking underneath the choice system. Can I take this key from your drawer to unlock the basement?
Yes.
Are you gonna get upset if I do?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any other way to open the door to the basement?
No. What the fuck's your problem then?
You see, there's a second invisible character here. The developer plays the part of Sylvia Plath married to Tommy Lee, and as Sylvia slightly hints the excruciating pain she feels with Tommy's fist up her eye socket, causing internal bleeding and a poetic orgasm. And that character just happens to be the narrator of the entire game. Now, at the start of the game, I was instructed to turn my lights off and put my headset on, because by the end of it, if your wife's next to you and she's awake, you're going to want to ask her some fucking questions.